So through a series of unexpected events, I was able to get my hands on a very early copy of the latest light offering from Weeylite, the Ninja 200. This light isn't even on Weeylite's or Viltrox's website yet, but the question is this light ready for prime time? This is the Weeylite Ninja 200. If this sounds a little familiar, you may have heard of its bigger brother, the Ninja 400, a 150 watt bicolor light, which I happen to own myself. The 400's a fantastic light, by the way. Fairly quiet, some minor color issues, but nothing that isn't easily fixable in post. Recently, manufacturers have been releasing some lower power lights to complement their higher power ones. The GODOX ML60 comes to mind. Let's take a look at the stated specs of the Ninja 200. Now, what sets this light apart from similar lights in this price range is that it's bicolor, not just daylight balance. It has a color range from 2800 to 8500 degrees Kelvin, which is a pretty freaking large color range. It has a stated CRI of 95. As far as brightness, they say at 0.5 meters, it's at 70,400 lux, and at 1 meter, 15,400 lux. It's a mostly metal build, but pretty lightweight at about 2.2 pounds. It supports Weeylite's RC11 remote control. You have app support with Weeylite's excellent mobile app. Just like its bigger brother, the Ninja 400, the 200 also comes with its own really nice padded case. The Ninja 200 supports power via Sony NPF batteries, but here's where we come to the first problem so far with this light. The little adapter that attaches to the side of the light here isn't available yet. So unfortunately, I couldn't test out this feature, which was pretty disappointing. Let's talk about modifiers now. The Ninja 200 had what I thought at first glance was a Bowens mount, but nope. The mount is actually a lot smaller. They said there is an adapter that they're going to release that will take it from this smaller connection to a standard Bowens mount, but just like the NPF battery adapter, it's not available yet. So right now, the only thing you have to use is a little reflector here. I suppose if you wanted, you could diffuse this light. You could just shoot it through some diffusion material. But of course, one of the main benefits of these COB lights is the ease of use of Bowens mount modifiers. Not having this available with the release of this light is a big swing and a miss in my opinion. Now, let's talk about fan noise. They state that this light is silent. I don't know about you, but 55 decibels at about 6 inches away, regardless of what intensity the light is set at, is not what I would say silent. Then I discovered you could actually turn off the fan. So I turned the light down to 50% power with the fan off, and the light did indeed run silent for about an hour, and then the fan turned back on. Just for the heck of it, I tried turning the fan off and setting the light at full blast, and it lasted about 5 minutes before shutting off. Let's compare the fan noise of the 60 watt Ninja 200 to its bigger brother, the 150 watt Ninja 400. Now this light does have a USB-C port for doing firmware updates. Unfortunately, no, you can't power the light from that port. My hope is that Weeylite will actually produce some updates for this light and maybe figure out a better algorithm for that fan to help in that area a little bit. Otherwise, it's my guess that we might just see some more special effect lighting modes in the future. So I don't have the perfect testing environment, but I did just want to do a real quick check at the daylight balance to see how accurate this light was. And so I have the light set to 5600 degree Kelvin. We're fluctuating at around 5433 here. Just a slight shift. It looks like maybe into the green tint. Looks like anywhere around 0.135 to 0.08. Actually, not too bad. It's not shifting the tint too much here. Again, I don't have a perfect testing environment here to do this, but I just wanted to see how accurate this light was at its daylight balance. If you want a super accurate test, this light's going to need to get into the hands of someone like a Gerald Undone or Tommy Calloway to get some super accurate testing done. The Ninja 200 also has a few special effects modes. Some of the more notable ones are lightning, TV, and camera flash. Now, because this is a bicolor light, we also get a fairly effective fire mode, something you can't get with just a daylight balance only light. The yoke seemed pretty okay with a nice range of movement, but Currently, with no way to mount other light modifiers in it, there's really no way to test how this light are going to handle bigger things like softboxes. The LED screen is nice and bright, which does make work with this light pretty nice. You have a single knob for brightness. Push in the knob to change your color temperatures. So what are my thoughts here? Well, I'm torn on this light. I'm a big fan of the Ninja 400 light. The Ninja 200 has some great features and some pretty nice specs, but the fact that as of right now you can't use Bowens mount modifiers, nor the ability to use the NPF batteries, I don't think now is the right time to buy this light. Not when you can pick up the GODOX ML60 at the same price, which does include the ability to use the NPF batteries, and you can use their S-mount adapter to use Bowens mount modifiers. Keep in mind though that the ML60 is a daylight balanced only light. I'm going to sit this light on my shelf and revisit this light when the battery and Bowens mount adapters have been released and do this review again. I have a feeling this light might be a much better bet when those things are available. Until then, have a good one.